Hello, my friend. I got a question for you. How would you like to become a happier version of yourself? You know, I think being happy is the thing that's probably the fuel so that you can be on purpose and on track and create everything that you want in your life. Did you know that happy people are smarter and more productive than grouchy people? That happy people have more stable relationships, marriages. That happy people make more money. If you're an entrepreneur, pay attention. Happy people make more money. They have healthier lives and absolutely live longer. Happy people are more generous people. Why is happiness a major trend right now? Well, there's so much negativity out there in the world of news. I think a lot of people just get the energy sucked right out of them. So if you want to become a happier version of yourself, here are 12 things, 12 steps, if you will, that can help you bring more happiness, joy, and abundance into your life. The first thing is be thankful. It's the attitude of gratitude. Expressing thanks, giving thanks to somebody is going to make you feel really well. I actually have an alarm on my phone that every day I am reminded to express gratitude or thanks to somebody. What else can you do? Try new things, have different experiences. Try to step out of your comfort zone. So all too many times, I think we're in that place where we're in the sameness, just doing it. Or it's kind of like mindless going through life. And you know what? That doesn't serve us. It doesn't really help us to grow. Something else you can do is you can go for a hike, get outside, enjoy the outdoors. Now, I have some friends that actually saw the lunar eclipse last night, the blood moon. It was friggin' cold. I saw the pictures today, but I do love going outside. And there's something about going outside that just kind of resets my clock. And I love connecting with nature. It's a great time to just think, to ponder, and just to be grateful for everything that I have. Next, give something to somebody else. I like to call that a random act of kindness. It doesn't have to be a monetary thing. It could be opening doors. March 13th is the International Day of Happiness. And a lot of people around that day are all about doing things that make them happy. We actually have had happiness walls where every person would put something on this wall and write 2 or 3 things that they were going to do to bring happiness and joy to somebody else's life. I've got these little Post-it note cards here, actually. You make a difference. A lot of times I will send a bill out and I will put one of these little Post-it notes on there for what? I get nothing. I have no idea who sees this most of the time. But what I want to do is I want to bring the joy for another person. When you can give the joy, bring the joy, that's a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing. Next, meditate. Amy, my wife, and I have been going through Deepak Chopra's 21 Days of Abundance meditation together. And we've got into a habit of doing it together. And what it's done for us is actually has brought us closer together as a couple. And it's something that we both look forward to. So you can go to, it's an app you can get on your phone. You can go to Oprah and Deepak Chopra's app, and you can download that. It's 21 days, actually 22 days of abundance, and it just energized you. And you can do it anytime during the day. Today I was going to my Toastmasters meeting. We get started at 7:45. I left early. I forgot it was Martin Luther King's day today, and there was no traffic. So I was there about 20 minutes early. So what I did a meditation while I was sitting in my truck. Take time for yourself. Give yourself the energy and the nourishment for your soul and for your happiness. When you do this, it's going to change your life. Speaking of nourishment, the other thing you can do is eat well. Try to get rid of all the junk food. Eat to feed your body, eat to live. So many people today, I think, are overweight because they just don't eat properly. And they don't exercise properly. So that's the other thing you need to do, is get into the habit of exercising every day. This bike behind me, I'm pretty much on that bike every day for at least an hour, increasing the intensity every single week is when I do notch it up one level. And then I do 100 push-ups a day at least. So again, take care of your body, both nutritionally as well as physically. If you don't lose it, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. You've heard that before. You know, I'm 61 years old. I feel 31, look 41. I feel amazing. And I want the same for you, not only from a physical standpoint, but also from an internal standpoint, just how your energy is. Next is socialize. When you have relationships that are deep and fulfilling, that's the thing that's going to bring you a lot of joy. You know, when people are on their deathbed and they talk about what was the most meaningful for them, meaningful thing for them, it typically is always the relationships. It wasn't the job, it wasn't the career, it wasn't the money. It's the relationships that you have. You know, so every Monday morning we do our Toastmasters from 7:45 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then we all go to Panera, or a good chunk of us go to Panera. And what do? We have coffee, we talk, we socialize, and it's kind of like the meeting after the meeting, where you get to connect and bond. Next, aim high for some goals that you have, whether it's in your business or your personal life. Maybe it's a personal development goal. Here's a question for you. Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan for personal development? I can tell you, most people don't. Most people don't. If you do, congratulations. And if you don't, here's what I want to encourage you to do is think about the person that you want to become. And then think about what that person would do from a personal development standpoint, personal growth standpoint, on a daily basis. What kind of habits would they have? What kind of values would they have? How would they show up? You know, every morning I have my affirmations that I listen to. This is the person that I want to become, the things that I want to do. And I've put it in a Wayne Dyer perspective, and that is an I am statement, meaning it's already done in my mind's eye. So what that does is actually helps me program or reprogram or rewire my thinking. You know, it's so important that we do that. And, you know, my challenges sometimes have been limiting beliefs and negative thinking and stuff like that. And I think we all have them from time to time, but we have to work really, really hard to really work to reprogram our conscious as well as our subconscious thoughts. So make sure that you do that. Next, get some rest. You know, you can't be pushing yourself with only 4 hours of sleep or 5 hours of sleep and perform at your highest level, because you end up being grouchy. And we know that a fresh mind is a productive mind. A fresh mind is a happy mind. You just feel good. It just makes sense. And, you know, the last thing is probably the most obvious. It's something that's free to give away and can change somebody's whole day. And then that's just smiling. You know, Dale Carnegie says, if you act enthusiastic, you be enthusiastic. It sounds kind of corny, but when you do that, and, you know, when I took the How to Win Friends and Influence People course 34 years ago, we'd go, you act enthusiastic, you'll be enthusiastic. If you act enthusiastic, you'll be enthusiastic. Yeah, you do that a couple of times, and you know what? It's so goofy. You just start smiling, and that energy is contagious. And that's what I want for you. I want you to live happy. I want you to stay young, and I want you to inspire people. That's really what life is about. Because when you're in that place, when you come from that place of joy and abundance and gratitude and, you know, helping other people and doing random acts of kindness, you know, your heart just gets full. And that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. So hopefully you got some value out of this. If you did, give me some love on the hearts. Let me know if you have a routine or what you do to bring the joy into your life, or what you do to bring happiness into your life. And more importantly, what you do to bring happiness in the lives of people around you, whether you know them or not. My name's Terry Petrovic. Remember this, my friend, you have a choice. Make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one. You absolutely deserve it. Till next time. Bye-bye for now.